Indeed, real life. We often hear people complain that good people do not get good rewards, while bad people can enjoy themselves. This seemingly unfair phenomenon makes people feel confused and dissatisfied. Why do kind people always face hardships, but the wicked seem to be at ease? Today we will follow his complaint to talk about the topic of why good people suffer so much. At the beginning of this video, let me tell you a story. A young man asked a question to a respected master. Why in reality, those kind people live in pain, while those who do evil are so successful? The master looked at him and said with compassion that if a person is suffering, it means that there is evil in his heart that causes this suffering. If a person does not have a single evil thought in his heart, then his soul will not have any pain. If you still feel pain in your heart, it means that the evil cycle in your heart has not been broken and you are not yet a purely good person. The so-called evil people you see are not necessarily evil people. Those who live happily and joyfully can at least prove that they are not purely bad people and listen to Master's words. The young man was very unconvinced and said, "I have been kind-hearted since I was a child. How could I be a bad person?" Master said, "There is suffering in your heart, and where there is suffering, there is evil. But you just haven't discovered it. Tell me about your inner pain and I will analyze it for you." Young people say, "I have a lot of pain. I work very hard but my salary is very low. I live in a small room, have great pressure in life, and am very afraid of the future. I am always confused and painful inside. I want to change the status quo, but I find that I am powerless to change it. There are many nouveau rich who have little education but are very wealthy. I am more educated, qualified, and capable than them, but my income is not as good as theirs. It is really unfair. I explained to my family the principles of being a human being and doing things, but they didn't listen to me. I didn't understand it in my heart." The young man told the master all the pain that had accumulated in his heart. The master smiled and said to him calmly, "Although your income is not high, it can at least support your family. Although your house is a little small, there is no problem for your family to live together. In fact, there is no need for you to worry about these things. You are greedy for money and housing, and these desires are not satisfied, so you are suffering in your heart. The greed in your heart is disgusting. If you can get rid of the greed in your heart, these pains will naturally disappear. When you see people who are not as educated as you and not as capable as you get rich, you are very angry and indignant. This is an extreme mind. An extreme mind is also a kind of disgust. You look down on those uneducated people. This is arrogance. Arrogance is also disgusting. In your heart, you think that people with high education must have high incomes. This is stupidity. You don't understand that wealth comes from discomfort. Stupidity is also disgusting. If your family doesn't listen to your advice, you feel uncomfortable. You cannot tolerate others having opinions that differ from yours. Understand that, although they are your family, each of them has his or her own thoughts and opinions. Failure to accept other people's thoughts and opinions is a manifestation of narrow-mindedness, and being narrow-minded is also disgusting. The master went on to say that greed, jealousy, arrogance, ignorance, and narrow-mindedness are all disgusting. It is precisely because you still have these evil thoughts in your heart that you feel pain from time to time. If you can eliminate these evil thoughts, the pain will naturally disappear. People should learn to be content. Even if you are depressed every day, you may not live a long life. Even if you sleep on a golden bed, your dreams may not be sweeter than others. You should understand this. Happiness does not depend on external wealth, but is closely related to your attitude towards life. When you can live in the present moment and always live with an optimistic, easygoing, and diligent attitude, joy will gradually rise in your heart. If you do a good deed, no one knows. Then you can do 100 good deeds all your life, and you will definitely become a great good person in people's eyes. People do it, and God sees it. Everything will come out one day. If your kindness is never made public, at least your own heart will feel it, and the conscience of the people you have helped will be awakened. Good deeds will be rewarded, and all your kindness will come back to you. Good deeds will be rewarded. Don't disbelieve it. If you use your whole life to cherish a person, then your love will become incomparably sweet. When you are old and have someone to accompany you, and someone to take care of you when you are sick, you have received the reward of love. You work hard and keep working hard. Although you didn't get a promotion or a pay raise, your work performance is more outstanding than others, and you can rely on your own performance. Switch to a better company. Your performance is your confidence. In fact, a smart boss will definitely find a diligent employee and will not let a capable employee be buried. You treat your family well, care about your parents and children. You have been giving without expecting them to repay you. But do you feel happy? A harmonious family atmosphere can help you achieve great things. As the saying goes, a harmonious family brings prosperity. If you meet a bad person, you can repay evil with virtue and use your kindness to influence the other person. Then you are spreading kindness and planting a seed of kindness in the hearts of others. You are a person with immeasurable merits. You insist on doing one good deed every day. Today you pile up small trees and water them. Tomorrow you protect small flowers. The day after tomorrow you help sanitation workers push carts. And the day after tomorrow you wash the benches in the park, even though you are just doing insignificant things. But your kindness makes a city warmer, changes the living environment, and makes you happier. In the dark, good deeds are rewarded, and everything you do will come back to you. Sooner or later, smart people always do good and never do bad things. If they accidentally do something bad, they will repent in time, take remedial measures, and feel at peace. Good people live a happy life. In real life, we often see kind people being treated unfairly. They may have paid a lot, but not received the due rewards. At this time, we need to understand that kindness does not mean natural happiness, but requires continuous practice and accumulation of good causes to obtain blessings. The hardships faced by kind people are actually a test and baptism. By persisting in good thoughts and good deeds, they will eventually get spiritual sublimation and blessings. The ancients said that good people will have their own blessings, and good and evil will be rewarded in the end. This sentence tells us that although kind people will face hardships, they will eventually get good rewards, and although evil people may be free for a while, they will not be able to escape the retribution of cause and effect. Therefore, no matter when and where we are, we should have good intentions, be a kind person, believe that good deeds will be rewarded, and firmly believe that happiness will be immeasurable in this complex world. We often get lost in the pursuit of material things and the chaos of utilitarianism, forgetting the power of kindness and the truth that good and evil will be rewarded. However, when we stop to think about the meaning and value of life, we will find that acts of kindness can not only change others, but also change ourselves, because only a kind heart can obtain true happiness and satisfaction. This kind of happiness and satisfaction cannot be replaced by money and power. Thank you for reading to the end. If today's sharing has made you gain something, please give me a thumbs up and respond to me. I wish you infinite happiness with good thoughts. If you haven't followed me yet, please click the follow icon on the right side of the screen to connect with me. Repost as you like, and you will gain infinite merit.